January 2024 was one of the saddest moments in all of human history, the cancelling of the DarkViperAU Reddit recap. But by popular demand, I'm bringing it back. So welcome to the return of the series where I look over the best submissions on my subreddit. My mod Lee has kindly found all the best stuff submitted between February and August 2024, so we should be in for some good stuff. He's done it, guys. He's done it. Oh yeah. I should have guessed this picture would get like 5,000 upvotes on the Reddit. Yes, I have a girlfriend now. Her name is Aitana. This was the first picture of her that I put out. This is when we went to Hunter Valley to stay over there for a night, but also get a bunch of wine and stuff. It was a fun time. I'm sure most of you know Aitana by now because I post so much stuff that we do on the Instagram, and that goes then to community posts and Twitter. But at the time, 4 months ago, it was a huge shock to everyone apparently. Surprise to me as well. I didn't expect it to work out. I've told the story before, how my sister introduced us. She was here to pick up some stuff and she's like, hey, I've got this friend, smart, beautiful, wonderful girl. She knows like 5 languages. She wants to go out with you. And I'm like, it's probably not gonna work out. This is kind of a waste of time. But it's my sister. I'll humor her. We'll see how it goes. And it worked out really well. And we've been together since and done so many wonderful things. And she's really enriched my life. It's great. This is a great picture too. I think the one better picture is this one. Ain't that pretty? In Sydney that we went to just as like a staycation, which is the name of a thing where you go to a hotel in a place that you already live. Interesting. Didn't he say he wanted to keep his girlfriend anonymous? Oh well, I'm really happy for you, Matto. Initially, there were concerns about weirdos on the internet harassing her or something, but we had a conversation about it, and she described to me the life that she's led and, the trials that she's gone through and stuff, and it seemed as though internet weirdos would pale in comparison to stuff that she's already gone through. And being at least a small Instagram person, she's well aware of some aspects of the toxicity that can exist online, and she's been fine with it since then. It was more my concerns about her than her being like, I don't want these people to know me. She likes talking to people, she likes meeting people, she likes all that jazz, she likes the online social media stuff. In some ways, she deals with it better than I do. It's nice to see a father taking his sons on a vacation. I know what this is. It's nice to see a father taking his sons on a vacation. This, of course, is Modest Pelican, TG, and me going to the pier in LA, which is obviously the pier from GTA 5. Didn't get to go on the Ferris wheel, unfortunately, or the roller coaster. It's a very fun time. You can see a summary and some footage of my time there in a video that I released. I still have not done a full video with all the footage, and I may never do that because there's just so much footage and the time has passed now, but maybe eventually I will. We'll see what happens. No hate towards Matto, but Matto is definitely the dad here. Pelly is the dad, only because Pelly is the most likely to nail someone's mum. I met Michael, Franklin, and Trevor in real life. That's pretty sick. I would like to go somewhere that I too can get a picture like this. I've had small interactions with Sean. I've interacted with Ned probably dozens of times at this point. Good dude. I've had no interactions with Steven because he doesn't seem to really use social media all that much. But it's cool all 3 of them being back together and doing stuff. Especially Steven coming around more to his legacy as Trevor. How much did this cost for the photo shoot? Thinking of going next year? Like 140 pounds? Jesus. I'll be real with you guys. If you don't charge money for things like this, then the line just becomes so unbelievably large that no one can really get in. And more than that, space at Comic-Cons and stuff costs money. And these guys, this is their job. They need to make a living. There has to be some money in this, It isn't like, I know, Brandon Sanderson, who sells books, and so he makes money from those books. These guys make money from these appearances. I don't think $140 is a ridiculous sum of money for these 3 guys, especially because it's an optional thing. You don't need to pay it, whatever. It's just it's up to you. Like, obviously I'm not famous enough, nor will I ever be famous enough to charge for such a thing, but I can totally understand why some people do. Guys, I think I figured it out. Picture of him for voice actor for Jason, voice actor for Lucia. Funnily enough, I think she's made this joke more than I have on her Instagram. It's very good. Nah, I think she's probably a cougar in disguise. There aren't cougars in Australia. This is millions to one. Are there cougars in Australia? Oh, apparently there are cougars in Western Australia. The most popular theory was that the United States servicemen brought 4 cougar kittens to Western Australia during World War II. They eventually grew too big for captivity and were released. Man, I was in a country free of cougars and the United States ruined it for me. Shame. You can tell this isn't his house because there's actual furniture in it. Another great picture. This is my mother's house. I can't remember what I was there for actually, just some dinner with my family or whatever. It's funny though, because I have now released my updated house tour And you can see that I do actually have furniture now. The video did quite well too. I'm actually paying to have a pergola and stuff made out the back. The reason why I made the house tour when I did was because Aitana moving in here, I bought a bunch more furniture and stuff in part for her. So since I've made that house tour, my house has already changed a bit. And once I get the pergola and stuff done out the back, I'll do another house tour. I've got all the brilliant content ideas, guys. Just showing my house over and over and over again every time I do anything with it. You should move and make a new house tour, get 10 views. Just keep buying new houses and getting all the money back from ad revenue on YouTube. It's genius strategy. Hasn't streamed in 5 days. He really has replaced us already. The longest breaks I've taken from streaming since meeting Aitana has just been me being sick. Dem, I wonder if him having a girlfriend will result in less content. Yes, it will. You gotta understand, a lot of my time prior to meeting Aitana was bogged down with my feeling bad because of my poor eating habits and poor sleeping habits. With Aitana here, I sleep consistently at the same time and I eat real food. And so in general, I feel better and my content is better and I do more with the hours that I have. Like Aitana is away right now and I feel like garbage. Emotionally, but also because I'm no longer eating good food and my sleeping pattern has again slipped to me going to bed like 3 a.m. It's not good for me. Aitana enriches my content by improving my life. And once everything's worked out, like I should make even more content than I did before and it should be better content than previously. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? Not only did I ditch the tank tops, but I have expanded into wearing colors that are not black or blue. This is character development at its best. There was another picture, which may come up, where I looked even more like Michael. I was wearing this shirt, but blue, which is the same thing he has in Daddy's Little Girl. Of course, this is a good development. I think I ditched the tank tops in general before I met her, actually. The biggest thing inhibiting me from ditching the tank tops was finding t-shirts that were affordable that I actually like to wear. And these ones from True Classic, I actually do. I was sponsored by True Classic once, and I was like, man, these shirts are actually really good. And so I bought myself like 50 black shirts. Did Matt leak his nudes or something? If any of you work for or have connections at Snapchat, can you please DM me? No, I did not leak my nudes. I don't have any nudes. I've never been naked in my entire life, okay? I'm a pure Christian boy. Bro leaked his Dark Viper. This was about me trying to get the DarkViperAU name on Snapchat. It's actually a real long story. I kind of don't want to spoil it. Long story short, ended up being really, really dumb. And I did end up getting the name DarkViperAU on Snapchat. She's in on the memes too. So happy that I get to hug the voice actor of GTA 6 tomorrow. I do like how much she's been willing to play ball with the whole social media stuff. It's great. I did tell that story in Rambles about how she asked me about Michael being in witness protection and what's with the Cougar stuff and all that based on comments that you guys would leave on pictures that I posted to Twitter. It's very good. She's also a voice actor for GTA 6. I heard she's gonna play Jason. Time Traveler kicks rock. GTA 5 story. What? Is Lee here? What happened? Reddit, why? Go old Reddit, maybe. So this is a scene from The Matrix, and it's kind of embarrassing that I immediately recognize it. I think this would be a superior timeline to the one that we're in. Maybe I'm biased. Lester got some moves though. Why doesn't Matto kill himself? I remember this. I'm watching the Chaos VODs, and whenever he is on a mission and chat teleports him away, he tries to go back all the way instead of killing himself, and failing the mission to get back to the checkpoint would be faster. Is it against the rules or something? After receiving a few complaints, I tried to change the title, but I can't seem to. Not sure if this was sub-specific or site-wide. The title got me. The headers in the first half, not gonna lie. Why doesn't Matto kill himself? It is against the rules. And the law, technically. It is against the rules, but he cheats every time. I have never cheated before in my life. I put Matto in GTA 5. See? Maybe it was in for like 10 seconds too long, but still very good. Kill him like the rest. Went to the bathroom so fast I almost tore my dick off. It's pretty good. Driving drunk in real life is far easier than this. What am I drinking? Piss. In a Pepsi Max can. So people don't look at me strangely. Yeah, I'm gonna get... Oh! Oh! Who the fuck shot me? That's like a 1 in a million shot. What a terribly programmed game, dude. That was really impressive bad RNG right there. This is great. Just playing ain't got Pepsi Max. Oh, chat. It's just so good. Oh, man. When I show my feet, it's just like this. It's just, oh, God, it's just so magnificent. Kiss TCG now, Matto. Nah, you.
Well done with our friend, Mr. K.
I couldn't imagine ever having sex with a guy.
Why don't you take your fucking voice down before you close your fucking windpipe?
First thing we gotta do is below me.
You are my boy.
Were Fortnite characters always that thick? Oh yeah, man, I love that man meat. It's a nice crotch shot there. My cum is coming at you. Can you handle my cum? I am horny for lamps. I have a very, 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 very large CPU fan. You know what else is aroused? That guy's dick. Let me see your penis, random stranger. If you round up to the nearest 10, my cock is 10 inches.
Come on, get in. It's time we left. Too much to ask. Balls. I'm coming. Hold on.
Hi, what's up?
I'm gonna kick a child into the sun. For real? That made me feel a bit sick. I think that's it for today. That video was so good that I want to reach out to this person and like release this as its own separate video and just pay them some ad revenue. That was absolutely sick. Matto, no! That's so bad. Ah! So this picture is of when I went to America. Recently though, not that many years ago. When I was flying to the Keys from Miami and Florida. I was flying with TG. So I had nothing to do with any of this. I love this. Nice view. Oops, gotta complete the stunt plane time trial challenge real quick. Fluffy Light said 10 out of 10. And this was removed. No worker said 9 out of 11. And that stayed. Made a little crochet viper. Oh, I've seen this before. This is so cute. It's even got like the little white things that come from my shorts. Ah, it's like a one-to-one recreation. Very flattering. Thank you. I got top comment, guys. Let's go. Best thing I've seen on a car. You can see there my face with a... Actually, there's a lot there. Oh, there is speed, police, jammer, time, even Aya. There's lurk and my face. Wow, flattering. Thank you. If it has Matto and Doggo pictures on it, it's no more a shitbox, it's $1 billion car. 8 millions to 1 car. It's now possible to download DarkViperAU. DarkViperAU sponsored download. I have no idea what this is indicating. If anyone wondering, all it does is redirect to some scam type website. Oh, that's unfortunate. You can't download me, guys, that's illegal. You wouldn't download a speedrunner. You wouldn't steal a witness protection. You wouldn't be a disingenuous, dense motherfucker. Pootis sad. Your favorite streamer finally plays your favorite game? Team Fortress 2 never again? I had a terrible experience playing Team Fortress 2. Oh. I'm sorry, dude. I've heard since I played, they've actually put in some measures so that you can turn off people's ability just to spam porn at you while you play. So that's good. Maybe I'll go back and play it at some point, but I don't know, man. I've always liked the idea of Team Fortress 2 more than the game. I really wish when it was like the hot, fresh thing I played it. I know Valve has a new game out right now, Deadlock. May I play that at some point? We'll see. Are you not entertained? Ah, it's from Mr. Phillips. This should be horrifying. Little kids after saying, look at what I can do. Oh. Are you not entertained? Okay, it was a lot more normal than most of Mr. Phillips' suggestions. That was good. Surprise face. And, you know, she's coming here to my place for the first time today in like 5 hours. As I said before, I bought stuff specifically so that if someone happened to come over at some point in the future, it wouldn't look like this. I bought a new car, I bought multiple TVs, I bought multiple like lounges and stuff. You've seen my house now in the house tour. Like I bought that stuff maybe even years ago now, at least some of it. And she was like one of the first people who actually came around and saw all the stuff. Outside, well, that's not exactly true, but the first important person to come around who actually saw the stuff. Why was Nepal there? No! Why was there a Nepal there? I still somehow won. There are no Nepals in missions! Like, you make this joke, but YouTube subtitles occasionally do things like that for no reason. Because it doesn't understand the context or what's on screen, so it will just be like, oh, well, he must be talking about Nepal, obviously. Nepal's always getting in my way, I'll get my vengeance one day. Guys, this is literally 1984, shaking my head. It's not rigged, chat, it's a proportional voting system. Still true to this day, except when it's actually rigged, because there is an effect to make it rigged. This is an old picture of me. Like, are you digging back in my Instagram or something? Super Saiyan Matto and Doggo. Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't draw me with the Vegeta hairline, because I do have that. I've had that forever. Actually, I can show you that I've had it forever, because Windows 11 fucking up. Speak to me, Windows 11! I was recently over my mother's house, and there was a bunch of old cameras that I used before mobile phones were cameras, or took good photos. So you can find one that's not amazingly stupid. Okay. I never show you guys these. I don't know. See how high my hairline is? It just always been that way. This is me at 18, guys. Oh yeah. There was like no stabilization of pictures back in the day. So all these pictures are like out of focus. look at this. Every picture is fucking out of focus. All just so fucking drunk. It was like, yeah, boy. Every picture, I'm just so wasted. Oh, I remember I used to drink Slate. You think with a smiley face on? I used to wear like this big watch, and it was like had a dragon in the face of it or whatever. Man, I just want a normal picture of me, but every single one, I'm just so wasted. You guys won't have these problems, right? Because taking pictures now is so easy. You snap them whenever. Look when I was thin, and you gotta see like my kind of jawline kind of thing. So I can't show this. Can I show? I don't know what I was doing here. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. Oh my god. This is all just one night. I'm just so amazingly wasted in all these pictures. Oh my god, it's my dog. Damn, my old dog, Sammy. We used to give him gifts on his birthday every year. Like just one little package of treats or something that he'd open himself. It's like we'd wrap it in actual newspaper and he'd have fun ripping it open. I guess it's me when I was 21. See? Same hairline I've got right now. That's a decent one. I look about the same. So this was 12 years ago. If I said to you I took this yesterday, you'd believe me. I'm doing well. So yeah, sorry for that tangent. Good picture. Very cute. I like it. I made a Super Saiyan DarkViperAU but wasn't happy with it, so here's a much better version. This is good. Even with color. Thank you, dude. Runs dead tattoo. Matto is slowly clawing me out of an art block. I do think these glasses end up being pretty good for me. I was somewhat on the fence when I got them. Aitana was like, nah, it looks so good on you, so good. And she was right, as she usually is. Oh yeah, this is great, thanks. Top comment again, let's go! I'm pretty sure Aitana would be willing to help him do this. So I drive past this once every couple of months, and every time I do, I think to myself, I could recreate that picture. But then I realize I have no one to hold the camera. There are so many things that I would do if I had someone in my life to hold a camera. I've shared this unfortunate news before. It doesn't exist anymore. That rocking horse that I was on there playing with while I was drunk and high out the back of Andrew's place. So I can't recreate the exact one. I have said to Aitana, and she's agreed. I believe she saw this and brought it up to me. If I happen to see a rocking horse or a children's playground or something, whatever, we will recreate that photo. We also will do cooking streams at some point. 1 in a trillion, chat. That's some good stunting. If only we had a bike during that scene. That might be worth learning. This isn't Trevor though, is it? This is spliced. Spliced What? Because this GT Online is splicing a single player. Cheater! That's very cool, dude. Thank you. This will work. Cash, $10,000 request. And a picture of me with very, very blue eyes. Is this just the idea that people get caught in my blue eyes and do anything? Is that it? Did it work? No. I thought it was going to be a reference to Dune and how their eyes are very, very blue, but I don't think that's it. Too much damage from blimps hitting him. This is apparently a day before my visit to LA. So for those who don't know, when I went to LA, when we first got to the observatory, we saw that it was boarded up like this. This door is nailed into this board and it's got a lock on it as well. And so we thought we were screwed and we wouldn't be able to go in here and recreate the scene. So, but as you know, we did end up recreating the scene because one of my viewers was a manager at this observatory and he was willing to come out and remove the nails and remove the lock and let us in temporarily to record the stuff. Davey, how you doing?
About as good as can be expected, but the news ain't good.
I know what you're talking about. So if I wasn't live streaming, we would have gotten to this door and been screwed. Bunch of coincidences just happened to align to enable us to get that footage, which was super sweet. Like that stuff spread really far. I even discussed it with a handful of Rockstar employees when I went to the Twitch Sydney event. But it's funny that this person knew that it was closed off a day before we even got there. Thanks, Matto. Cool facts. Everyone, of course, knows Chop, the bestest boy in Los Santos, but I guarantee you don't know all the facts and glitches about Chop that I'm going to show you in this video. The mission Chop involves Chop. I mean, some people may not have known that. The mission Chop involves Chop. Thanks for watching, and I wish you all the best. Amazing. Thank you. We are about to start this annoying heist. The prison break. Break Matto out of Bolingbrook. And there's me in jail. I mean, I do think my involvement in every mission in GTA Online would make the missions better. Rockstar, get on that. I think I've got the wrong GTA 5.
Why can't Matthew stay over?
Because he can't tie his shoes. I've already told you this.
And welcome to the Reddit recap for my subreddit for the month of November 2023. As you guys know, I have a subreddit where my fans can submit stuff about me and my work. I have 112,000 members. I get quite a few posts every month, so hopefully we see some good stuff. Ned Luke talks about Matto.
Okay, so this is where we meet Dave for the first time. Now, Dave Norton, the FIB guy, my witness protection
What
guy.
do you want, Franklin? Him trying to watch Reddit recap.
Isn't that Dark Viper guy? I heard he can't tie his shoes.
That's bullshit. It's just Griefer Jesus stirring trouble.
Apparently, he doesn't know something about something either.
Just ignore everything. It's all rigged.
It's so bad, you're so good. Thank you for that. Beautiful. If you are the only one, you are the best. Speedrun GTA 5 to beat world record. Make up your own category for speedrun to get world record. It's been a meme since as long as speedrunning has been a thing. You don't fight everyone for world record, you just invent a new category and submit to it first. Or you just be the first person to submit to a game. Instant world record. I like the choice of pictures. Strange liquid. I sent the footage months ago. Why are you taking so long? Pokemon's editor. There's a strange liquid on my keyboard. Is a reference to that story of Pokemon's editor who spent too much time jerking off, so didn't submit things on time.
Tell me why he proceeds to tell me that the reason why he would sometimes turn around videos a week or two late is because he couldn't stop touching himself?
Weird. Yeah, dude had a porn addiction. Not necessarily just a Pokemon porn or something, the porn in general. GTA 6 loading screen leaked. It's perfect, man. I gotta put on more sunscreen though. That actually looks really, really good. Put it in the game, Rockstar. Put it in the game. Although, how did this leak? Need to find out. DarkViperAU goes southern. So look even more like Trevor like this. And this was 6 months ago, predating my, well, shaving off everything but my mustache. I look too much like Trevor as is, guys. We're not going this far. True, I am already in the southern hemisphere, so this is my southern look, okay? Well, any look I have is my southern look. How Matt probably felt delivering this line. Well, that video was certainly a chop above the rest. What the fuck is this Photoshop? It was a good joke! If you haven't seen all of my compilations, you're missing out, because not only do they have the actual compilation footage that's pretty funny, it's often my intros and outros are pretty good. So, you don't get it? It's in the Chop video. My compilation of all the facts about Chop, at the end I'm like, well, that video was certainly a chop above the rest. Pencil drawing of a pacifist GTAV player made by me. Wow, I like it. Thank you. Hey, that guy looks like DarkViperAU. Don't know if you've heard of the guy. Just a coincidence. Also angles of the bench. I've seen these. So this is the bench from this. This is like the background I use that you only really see when everything crashes. I took it from Cinemagraphs on Reddit a million years ago. You can see in the corner, it's Orbo made it. Where was this again? Wisconsin or something? That's somewhere in America. It's in one of those states. That's not too important. Matto got used to it. I'm very stationary.
We got a car sink in the cargo jet.
I was like, where is this going? I don't understand. Now I get it. You know, I've just mellowed out in a couple of years, man. And I kind of like that song now, Midnight Swim. It's good. DarkViperAU on his ongoing struggle with dying. So I ultimately would like to die, but like, you can't permanently die. You gotta do it like continuously, all the fucking time. I did it once, and I took like 3 goes and easily top 2 worst experiences of my life. Again, I don't know why, because there's no suggestion that dying is meant to cause these problems. The discussion of that was just so meaningful to me that my facial hair would grow and retract throughout the conversation. That's very funny, dude. Thank you. Dying, easily one of the worst experiences of my life. What low bitrate does to a motherfucker. Yeah, the footage I took in LA did occasionally have some trouble with bitrate. I thought this was going to be referencing that look in the corner and become low quality meme or something that was big on TikTok for a while. I actually saw someone comment like, it was only like ages later that that person realized that the person from that meme was me. $702 stare. Only $2? Man, that's a good deal for a big bag. Where did you get this picture and the greenness? It's already midnight. I sure would like to go for a midnight swim right now. Welcome to our tour of the nuclear reactor. Yeah, I only took 1 hit and I went KO. Yeah, Jesus was really grieving after his parents died. So there's going to be minor turbulence during this takeoff. Amazing. Thank you. Made this a few days ago for Matto's birthday. This was 1 day after my birthday. Oh, that's sick. Very cool. Cougar iron woofle. I really need to get myself a white dog, chat. I will eventually. Thank you for the happy birthday. It's some months late now. It's actually the furthest possible distance forward and back from my birthday. So it's like my half birthday, which makes it even more special. Thank you. Sorry, Matto. Matto comes to your birthday. He bought a self-made cake. My cake wasn't that bad. I fucked it up. I'm sorry. I did put the wrong sugars in at different times. It is impossible for something to have this much sugar in it and not taste good. And so it tasted ridiculously sweet. This is, without a doubt, the most mediocre cake I've ever tasted. Then I did put my hand through it, but it would still probably be edible after that. Justice for Matto. Oh, snap. Good shit. It did say awesome trick shot in the tagline for this. It was very much so true. Thank you. Literal tears. Alt strat finally being helpful. I'm really proud of you. This is referring to the recent no climb or jump challenge where alt strat finally became useful. I mean, it was useful before, it was just very unreliable. But yeah, in the no jump or climb challenge, it did really end up being quite helpful. It's funny, I'm now doing any percent as well, and alt strat does play a part in that as well, because when you press alt before mission failing, in a mission, you load back in the game faster, weirdly enough. Alt strat having so many weird interactions with the game. Been drawing for a few months. Here's a drawing of Matto. Oh, sick. Thank you, dude. This picture I took to put on my fandom page because I thought it was like just a decent picture of me. But the more I look at it, it doesn't actually look very good. It looks so weird. Ah, well. DarkViperAL. I assume this means AL as in Alabama. My relationship with my sister. I love her. Not in a romantic sense, in a family sense. I love my sister. She's wonderful to me. She's always helped me out. Good person. She and I, very different, but having a family that you never have to doubt whether or not they love you is a truly wonderful thing, and I pity those who have the misfortune of not having such a thing. Because obviously I didn't work to have a loving family, but I'm thankful every day that I do have one. I hope it's a fair fight. A group of guys said they want to fight me on the beach. Huh? There's Pelly, me, and TG. Ah, shit. On my way to fight them. He's actually here taking a picture. I'm getting closer, kinda nervous. They're not here. They must have went to the beach. Okay, so as if it's showing us on the map, okay. Just check the map. They went more south. Crying emoji. I'm heading to them right now. So what happened? Clearly you met those guys and they kicked your ass, and that's why there's no further pictures. This guy's dead now. Rip this guy. Matto uses the bathroom on mic. Oh, wait, I actually did this, didn't I? I remember this. I like, he definitely would have to like boost the microphone audio like a lot. So what happened? So what happened is I'm like, hey, Pelly, mind this, whatever. And I walked off and I forgot that I had like the lapel mic on me at this point, not just using the normal mic. So I went to take a piss while he was holding it. And so he's talking. And so he's talking to chat like for a while before he realizes. And then I come back. Oh, so funny. At first I didn't believe it, so I checked it out. It really did happen. Cougars.
Hey, just wondering if you got your photos printed?
Cougars!
What?
Now that is an old meme. It was an old meme 5 months ago. But I like it, thank you. I'm back with more art. Don't judge Matt too much, I struggled. I hate this side face. Why you hate it? It's good. And Doggo. I like it. The DarkViperAU responded 5 months ago. Both look great, mate. Thanks for making them. Definitely could see myself in some pixel art game looking like that. Thank you so much for the kind words. Truly appreciate it. Oh, awesome. The DarkViperAU guys, pretty wholesome. Pardon. What? I don't get it. You're saying I look like this chicken with the glasses? I don't look like that chicken. Smiley face. So few people use the burn all to the ground emote. Cute though, thank you. Latest chaos episode. Matt when an effect crashes the game or just annoys him a lot. You just made the list! Look, I had to remove some effects from Z Chaos because they were bad. May not bad in a wider context, but bad for the purposes of making content. Little bit of spoilers, I might be able to have more effects added to Z Chaos, change things up significantly. We'll see what happens. There's still hundreds of effects though, literally hundreds, like 500. DarkViperMI, Millennium. The fuck is this?
What? Cougars in missions! I heard it, but there aren't cougars in This is millions to one! It'll actually mean I have been playing this game for 8,000 hours! I have never seen an animal kill someone in a mission before! I have even seen a cougar in this area, in a mission!
Some context for non-BA players, the character is Cyber Midori from Millennium Science School. I understand none of these words! Thank you for making it though. It do be like that sometimes. Me on my deathbed seeing memes flashing before my eyes instead of loving memories with family members. You're not disappointed. It's like, yeah, this was my life, and I regret nothing. This is so fucking relatable. Ah, dude. Matto, I never realized your girlfriend was in FIFA. This is such a simple meme. I like he even shows like a green background over. So there's someone named Aitana in FIFA apparently, but he goes out and changed the TGG. My other girlfriend. Hello and welcome to my Facts and Glitches series. Me when my son shows me a video of him in the school play and not GT5 Facts and Glitches you don't know from Suganas. This Mr. Phillips guy is so weird. I like it though. Thank you. Poor Matto gets distracted by a Microsoft phone call.
Hello?
This is your Microsoft assistant. And we would like to inform you that you're bad at this game.
Fucking Microsoft! Thank you. It's flyable. Okay. Gonna not... It's still flyable. This is fine. I mean, at the time that was true. I love clips like this, dude. A lot of them are becoming shorts right now. That's good shit. Shockingly gigantic. Gigantic asses. Where's this? This is from The Simpsons, right? I can't remember what episode, but I'm pretty confident this is The Simpsons meme. But thank you. Counting with DarkViperAU. 2 tanks. Beautiful. 3 tanks! 4 tanks! No, don't break! No! I didn't have... What you didn't see me! What you fucking mean? Clearly, I should be on Sesame Street. Very educational for all the kids. Highly recommend. 27th DarkViperAU fan art. Awful, but thank you. This is something I posted on Instagram, I think. Dear Matthew Judge, you will please rate my wallpaper, please. I just got a PC, so that's why I don't got GTA. Love you. That's me being crying emoji. That's a random picture that I posted before. Terrifying but beautiful. Wild woofle. Oh. Someone's selling their car and it has the woofle lurk sticker on it. Definitely increases its value. Smart move. Why is this actually so funny? Negative, but I'm such a positive person in real life, chat.
Don't think of it as death. Think of it more as a short vacation from life.
I was about to say, how do you even have that footage? But I guess I would have put it in the original out of context DarkViperAU from all my oldest videos. Oh, Bob put it there? Oh, Bob made this joke in this episode? Of course, that makes sense. Bob would do something like that. Ancient Viper AU was a savage. Dude, there are some banging lines in my old content. It's just so good, but honestly, a lot of them I did put in that video, so you can go see some of them. The video didn't do too well, unfortunately. Go watch all my out of context videos, guys. They're great. I did some DarkViperAU fan art. Why do I look so seductive in so many of these pictures? Is this how people see me? I'm like, I gotta look at these chiseled lines here and stuff. My lips are so plump. Hey, sweetie, did you eat the croissant I made? Pay me, bitch. Cheese fetish? What the fuck is... That chat isn't half as unhinged as Matt's real chat. Savage. He's as good as 10 guys.
God, this is an embarrassment.
Jesus, pull yourselves together. He is only one guy.
I am one guy, but I'm as good as 10 guys. Very random. Thank you. Lost in Matt's eyes, I drew a representation of what I saw in those few moments. This is a reference to something that I don't know. Thank you, though. Drawing the Mr. Viper. Try to get back to drawing, get my drawing my absolute fave. A little off, but I'm still okay with the outcome. Thank you, dude. I wish I was this thin and had a gun. Aspirations. Marriage counseling, but with immortals instead of a man in witness protection.
Ha! Looks like you aren't as perfect as you thought. Guess you can't judge me anymore.
I never said you had to be perfect.
All right. Time out, guys.
I mean, silver lining, there's some men out there who would pay a lot of money to get spit on by a woman like that.
I knew the second she spat on her, I knew where this was going. Because in marriage counseling, the chick spits on Michael, you get it? Good reference. Matto Snek. Slither's dead. As Slither is very much so alive. DarkViperAU reply. Thanks, mate. Aw. Thanks, dude. Reposting my DarkViperAU fan art from Twitter. Oh, I haven't seen this before. I guess it's a reference to Berserk and Woofle with a hat in time hat. It's very cool. I posted this fan art a while ago on Twitter of what I intended to submit to the art comp last year. I've been finding engaging on Twitter has been messing with my mental health and thinking of purging my account. Seems wrong of me to delete this fan art, however, so if it's alright, I'd like to post it here. If you look close at the ornamental design, I was going for a floral serpent pattern with vines wrapping around DV. I was on an Elden Ring vibe at the time. Oh, well, actually, I suppose it makes sense because, I mean, Elden Ring is in part inspired by the artistry of Berserk. It's very cool. Thank you so much. I almost want to say, I hope you didn't purge your account on Twitter, but at the same time, bailing from Twitter is a perfectly reasonable thing to do. So if you did or didn't, totally fine. But yeah, very cool. I made another original Matto song.
Matt, you gave me a heart attack, the type you can't take back. You're killing me slowly. Take your time, don't go too slow. Finish the run, give us a good show. Don't restart, better not reload. He's popping off, taking it easy. No dropping off, he's making me queasy. To top it off, he's on pace for the world record. He's the grandest man I've ever seen. He's the king of theft, like the British monarchy. He speeds around in the 5th Grand Theft Auto. Now simmer down, he probably gonna restart. Keep assumptions low, he ain't gonna set apart. He failed us once, he even had a head start. Nothing's gonna change, but maybe this is the run. He's popping off, taking it easy. No dropping off, he's making me queasy. To top it off, he's on pace for the world record. He's the grandest man I've ever seen. He's the king of theft, like the British monarchy. He speeds around in the 5th Grand Theft Auto. Chat's telling him, stress I don't know. Probably cause they want him to throw the show. Fuck, I think that was a foreshadow. He stresses out over curb boosting. Doesn't think twice about fucking throwing. He starts the run in North Yankton. He's popping off, taking it easy. No dropping off, he's making me queasy. To top it off, he's on pace for the world record. He's the grandest man I've ever seen. He's the king of theft, like the British monarchy. He speeds around in the 5th Grand Theft Auto. Matt, you're a fucking idiot, but we love you anyway.
I like it. I'm surprised it's unlisted. So we know it got 50 views on my subreddit, unfortunately. Only got 5 upvotes. He posted on the Discord too, only got 50 upvotes. Damn, I'm sorry about that, Cloak. This was 5 months ago. Thank you so much. It's very, very kind of you. This is why we need the Reddit recap, guys. So small things like this get some attention, get some notice. But I guess that does end this Reddit recap after all these many months. It was very clear that when I canceled the Reddit recap, people were less willing to post stuff to the Reddit. People definitely saw some value in the idea that their submission might end up in the video. So the quality of stuff did in general decline. It became a subreddit more for discussing what I was doing or my own posts to other social media as opposed to people, you know, manipulating my work to make stuff, which in general is what I wanted the subreddit to be. Regardless though, now that I brought the series back, maybe people who have some ideas for funny stuff will start posting that stuff again, and people will again engage with the subreddit and upvote the good stuff and downvote the bad stuff and all that jazz. Thank you to the 115,000 members that I still have. Thank you to everyone who submitted and upvoted over the past couple of months, making this episode possible. And hopefully there'll be many more episodes in the future. I don't know if I'll do it monthly. I'll hopefully try. That all depends on how many submissions we get. But certainly the entire Reddit will continue to be looked over and the good stuff will be made into Reddit recaps in the future. As I say, don't know if it'll be monthly or bi-monthly or whatever. But the Reddit is back, as is the Reddit recap. Hope you enjoyed it. I wish you all the best. Bye-bye.